वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय, राधा रानी की जय, श्रीमद् सद्गुरु सरकार की जय। प्रथमं सद्गुरुं वन्दे श्रीकृष्णं तदनन्तरं गुरुः पापात्मना त्राता श्रीकृष्णस्त्वमलात्मना यस्यैकनिःश्वसितकालमथावलम्ब्य जीवन्ति लोमबिलजा जगदन्दनाथा विष्णुर्महास इह यस्य कला विशेषो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। नमः कमलनाभाय नमः कमलमालिने नमः कमलपादाय नमस्ते कमलेक्षण यो ब्रह्माणं विदधाति पूर्वं यो वै वेदांश्च प्रहिणोति तस्मै तद्गुह्यदेवमात्मबुद्धिप्रकाशं मुमुक्षुर्वै शरणमहं प्रपद्ये। बोले सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। Few minutes will chant divine name and glories of the Lord, after which we'll continue to hear the continuation of Shri Raam Gita. भजो रघुपति राघव राजा राम, भजो रघुपति राघव राजा राम, भजो रघुपति राघव राजा पतित पावन सीताराम, पतित पावन सीताराम, रघुपति राजा Oh, bhajo Raghupati Raja Bhajo Patit Pavan Sitaram Bhajo Patit Pavan Sitaram Bhajo Raghupati Raja Oh, bhajo Raghupati Raja सियावर रामचंद्र की जय वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय राधा रानी की जय श्रीमद सद्गुरु सरकार की जय Dear devotees of the Supreme Lord, divine souls, first let me say Radhe Radhe to each and everyone, and my pranam and humblest prostrations to all of you. कुछ लोग के शिकायत आए हैं मेरे पास कि भैया जी, स्वामी जी, आप बहुत दोहराते हैं एक ही बात, वही हिंदी में अंग्रेजी में। तो मेरी गलती थी, मुझे माफ कीजिए। तो आप आगे बस अंग्रेजी में ही बोलूंगा। So far we've been talking the divine speech given by Bhagwan Shri Ram. As you are told, in the age of Treta Yuga, the Supreme Lord Bhagwan Shri Ram descended in this world and stayed 11,000 years. During that time, once he called everyone in Ayodhya and gave a lecture. Ek baar Raghunath bulaye, Guru Duj Purvasi sab aaye. So from that talk of the Lord, 4 days we have heard so far. Today is the 5th day. And let's go from today and let's hear what more the Lord is saying. Many things he has said, as I said, very important. It's a lecture Bhagwan himself is giving. So it's very important. It's one of the most important sections of the Ramayana, Tulsikrit Ramayana. It's also in Valmiki Ramayana, but we are more dealing with Tulsikrit Ramayana. So let us hear what more the Lord says, what He's saying again. Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Bolo. Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Bolo. Shri Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Bolo Ram, Shri Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om Bhakti Swatantra Sakala Sukh Khani Binu Sat Sang Na Pahi Pran. Bolo Ram. सियावर रामचंद्र की जय। भक्ति स्वतंत्र सकल सुख खानी बिनु सत्संग न पावहि प्राणी। We have seen the importance of bhakti. Bhagavan himself has said earlier we heard, जाओ परलोक यहाँ सुख चाहु सुनि मम वचन हृदय दीर्घाहु सरल सुखद यह मार्ग भाई भक्ति मोरी पुराण श्रुति गाई. In the previous lecture we heard 2 days ago about the importance of bhakti. Bhagavan Shri Ram himself said, if you want to attain happiness here and after we leave here, jao paralok yaha sukha chaho. We also heard that we all, whatever action we perform in this world, no matter how opposite and contradicting it may seem, it's for one thing only. Sukh, anand, happiness. Because we are a fraction of happiness. So, if you want to attain that happiness, it's our nature to want happiness. Here and after we leave here, he said, listen to my words very carefully, deep in your heart. Saral sukhada yahamarak bhai. The path for finding happiness here and after we leave here is very easy. Saral or sukhad. And at every step it gives happiness. The path is Bhakti Mori. Purana Shruti Gai, the path of Bhakti, love in God, His Bhakti, which all the Puranas and all the Vedas, all the scriptures glorify. When in detail. Last night also we saw that we have to do Bhakti. And the meaning of bhakti, etc. Now tonight, this Chaupai is saying, Bhakti Swatantra Sakal Sukha Khani. Swatantra means independent, free. Bhakti, the path of bhakti, which I told you means love in God. The path of love in God is independent of all other paths. Bhakti does not require the help of any other path. In fact, bhakti is told has to be pure bhakti. Jnane prayasa mudapasya namanta eva jivanti sanmukharitam bhavadiyavartam sthane sthita shrutigatam tanuvang manobhir ye prayasho jita jito pyasita istilokyam. Bhagavad Mahapuran, 10th canto, 14th chapter, 3rd verse. Brahma, the creator, is saying to Sri Krishna, pure bhakti, pure love for God, unobstructed by the desire for moksha, liberation, is the highest aim of the soul. Pure bhakti. They should not be mixed with anything. No gyan, no karma, nothing. So bhakti does not require the help of any path. Whether it's gyan, whether it's karma, whether it's yoga, or any other path. Swatantra, independent. Whereas every other path requires the help of bhakti. The path of Gyan, this is so famous. Everybody wants to follow the path of Gyan as taught by Jagat Guru Shankaracharya. Everybody wants to be Gyani. But Gyani, the path of Gyan, first of all, is impossible in Kali. The path of Gyan is so difficult. Shankaracharya, Adi Jagat Guru Shankaracharya, he is teaching the path of Gyan, Advait, Vedanta. Yet, he tells his own mother, Vishuddhayati hinantaratma Krishna padam bhoja bhakti mrite. Without bhakti, the path of loving God, without bhakti to Sri Krishna, the heart, the mind cannot be purified. Shankaracharya was a great devotee, Param Bhakt. Shiv Bhagwan was told by Sri Krishna to come in this world and teach a philosophy completely opposite to him, to Sri Krishna. That's the reason. And Shankaracharya being the Param Bhakt, Vaishnavanam Yatha Shambhu, the Bhagavad says, amongst devotees, Sri Krishna, Shivji, Shiv Bhagwan is topmost, devotees of Sri Krishna. So Bhagwan gave instructions, so Shivji came as Shankaracharya and taught something completely opposite, yet he himself did bhakti and taught his mother to do bhakti also. So the path of Gyan can only give so much. Gyan, very difficult, almost impossible in Kali. But if someone follows the path, the most we can attain Atma Gyan, knowledge of the self. That person becomes free from avidya maya. But there's another maya, vidya maya. To cross vidya maya, he has to do bhakti. Bhaktya mami janati yavan yashtasmi tattvata tato mam tato gyata vishate tadanantaram. Chapter 18 verse 55 Gita. Shri Krishna makes it clear, without bhakti, the path of love in Shri Krishna, no one can attain Brahma Gyan, knowledge of God. So Gyani has to do bhakti. Karmi, the one who's followed the path of Vedic rites and rituals, Varnashram Dharma, the most he can attain, Swarga, heaven. And you go to heaven, you're going to come back right here and suffer. Uncountable times you have been to heaven. Swarga. Enjoy it for a little while and we have to come back here and suffer. But if we add bhakti to karma, it becomes karma yoga. Teaching of the Gita. Tasma sarveshu kaleshu ma manusmara yudhya cha. Chapter 8 verse 7 Gita. Shri Krishna says the whole Gita, the whole gist of the Gita in one shlok, one line. Arjuna, tasma sarveshu, at all place, kaleshu, at all time, ma manusmar, Remember me. Keep me in your heart lovingly. Think about me all the time. Bhakti. And Yuddhacha, your Kshatri, do your duty of fighting the war. Dharma, karma. So karma plus bhakti, karma yoga. That will give God realization. Yoga, any other part. So every part requires bhakti. Bhakti doesn't require the help of anybody. So bhakti is swatantra, independent, free, and the storehouse of all happiness. But, Binu sata sangana pavahi prani. Without satsang, no one can attain that bhakti. What is the satsang? People say, I'm going to satsang. We go somewhere, someone is singing, some material person is reading some book and saying whatever comes to his head, material person, and we say, I went satsang. That's not satsang. Satsang means sat, sang, 2 words. Sandhi. So sat means sant, saint. Sang means association. When we associate with a true saint, God realized soul, one who's attained God in the right way, that is satsang. Then it is satsang. Otherwise, we can say, I went to a religious program, I went to a communion worship, but not satsang. Only when we associate with a true saint, then we are doing satsang. This word is used so loosely. Why is the association of a saint so important? True Guru. Saint, Guru, Mahapurush, many names, spiritual master. Why is it so important? Because to do bhakti, we need knowledge, not gyan, knowledge. Tattva gyan. Certain amount of knowledge is important. Without knowing, we can't love. If you don't know the value of something, you can't love. If there's a little child, 2 years old, 3-year-old child, they're still creeping, you place before that child a $10,000 diamond ring, and along with that you place a toy, the type that goes toot, pee, pee. Which one the child is going to take? The toy. Because the child doesn't know the value of a $10,000 diamond ring. So if we don't know, we can't love. So the knowledge of who am I, that knowledge we don't have. We identify with the body. The knowledge of what do we want and what is our aim in life, that we want only happiness. The knowledge of where we're going to find this happiness, only Shri Krishna. The knowledge of why we want to know Shri Krishna, because Shri Krishna is happiness. And only by attaining Shri Krishna, knowing Shri Krishna, we will attain that happiness. The knowledge of how to attain Shri Krishna, etc. All this knowledge, only a true Guru, a true saint will give us. Otherwise, you go to a worldly person, he will tell you, pray to God, do some brat, do some fasting, you'll get a good job, you'll be able to get children, get married. Worldly things he's going to tell. Saint doesn't do this. Guru doesn't do this. So this is why we need Guru. Then someone say, well, why do I need Guru? I can get knowledge by reading the book. Huh? There's Gita, Ramayana, Puran, even Vedas is in Hindi and English nowadays. Translation. I can read and I can get knowledge. But, Tusidasi says in the Ramayana, elsewhere, Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Bolo Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Bolo Ram, Siya Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
Ram, Siya Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
Bhagavad Rasik, Rasik की बातें रसिक बिना को समझ सके बोलो
Ram, Siya Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Ram, Siya Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
हाँ भगवत रसिक रसिक की बातें रसिक बिना को समझ सके ना खग जाने खग ही कै भाखा. Tusidas Ji Maharaj says, just as a bird alone can understand the language of another bird, in the same way, only a saint, one who has attained God, can understand what is written by another saint. These scriptures, they are divine, whether it's Ramayana, whether it's Gita, whether it's Bhagavad Mahapuran, whether it's Ved, these are divine words. To understand divine words, we need divine mind, divine intellect. And besides, there's not only one or two scriptures, there are many scriptures in Sanatana Dharma. Shrutir vibhinna, smritayo vibhinna, naiko munir yasya vacha pramanam. Many scriptures, thousands, and all are different. Chamata vimatana purana ek mat Mahabharata. Every scripture propounds its own view. Tusidas Ji says, Ram, Siya Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
Ram, Siya Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
Bolo Ram, Siya Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
Ram, Siya Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
Shruti Puran Bahu Kahu Pai Shutahin Adhik Adhik Ardhai. Bolo
Ram, Siya Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Ram, Siya Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
Tusidas Ji Maharaj says, a great saint, Shruti Puran Bahu Kahu Pai Shutahin Adhik Adhik Ardhai. He says that there's so much contradictions and complications in one scripture that if we were to read the scriptures on our own, instead of our doubts and confusion being removed, we get more confused. So much confusion. This is why the scriptures tell us, Acharyavan Purusho hi Ved. Hey, do not read the scriptures on your own. Don't come to me on your own. Go to the Acharya. Acharya means saint. One who's attained God. Guru. Let him tell you what is in Ved, Gita, Ramayana, Bhagavad. These are divine words. We're going to give a material interpretation for divine words. क्या मिलेगा? गीता पढ़ने से, रामायण पढ़ने से, अभिमान. Oh, sorry. What you're going to get by reading Ramayana, Gita, Bhagavad? Abhiman, pride. I know Ramayana, I know Gita, I know Bhagavad. There's a pride called Gyan Abhiman. There's a saying in English, a little knowledge is a dangerous thing. That Abhiman comes. I know everything. I don't listen to anyone. Instead of gaining, we'll end up losing. We already think we know everything. We're not going to listen to any guru, anybody. Bhagwan himself will come. We don't want to listen. We'll not listen. It is said that even Brahma, there are certain people in the world, if Brahma, if God comes and becomes guru, they will not listen. This is why Tulsidas says, Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Guru. Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
Binu sat sang vivek kan hoi, Ram kripa binu sulabhan soy. Bolo
Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
Binu sat sang vivek kan hoi, Ram kripa binu sulabhan soy. Again the word satsang. Without the association of a true saint, true guru, we will not be able to acquire true knowledge. Vivekana hoi, true knowledge. We'll read, doesn't mean anything. This Gita, this Ramayana, this Bhagavad, this Ved, this has all been in existence from beginningless time. The word Puran means old. That which is extremely old. Ved is eternal, just as Bhagwan is eternal, Ved is also eternal. So we have read all these lectures we have heard, uncountable time. Nothing happened. That's why we have to go to Guru. Then someone may ask the question, why do I have to go to man, Guru? I can get knowledge from Bhagavan. I can speak to Bhagavan directly. People claim like this. I will just talk to Bhagavan. He will give me knowledge. That's true. But Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
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 Go char jaha lagi man jai. Go char jaha lagi man jai. So sab maya jani ho bhai. Bolo
Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
चिदानंदमय देह तुम्हारी, विगत विकार ज्ञानी अधिकार. बोलो
Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
गो गोचर जहाँ लगी मन जाई, सो सब माया जानिहु भाई. Tulsidas Maharaj says in the Ramayana, that mind that we think with, that intellect that we know and understand with, they all are Mayic material. They belong to the realm of Maya. They are under the control of Maya. They are product of Maya. And God is beyond Maya. In other words, we cannot know divine God with our material senses, mind and intellect. Chidanandamaya deha tumhari bigata vikar jani adhikari. Just as God is divine, divya, His body is also Chidanandamaya, meaning divine. And to see divine body of God, we have to have divine eyes. We have seen God. Not once, not twice, uncountable times. Whenever God has descended in this world as Shri Ram, Shri Krishna, etc., we were there. The soul, Atma, is beginningless. Just I mentioned, we talked about last night about the soul, that God is not senior to us. So we were there, we looked, we saw. But Jaki rahi bhavana jaisi Prabhu murati dekhi tin taisi. When we see divine entities, God, or even a saint, how we are on the inside how our mind is. Our mind is governed by three modes of Maya. Sattva gun, Rajogun, Tamogun. Tribhir gunamaya bhavai rebhi sarvamidam jagat. Mohitam nabhijanati mame bhya paramavyayam. Chapter 7 verse 15, Gita, Shri Krishna says, being deluded by the three modes of Maya, Sattva gun, Rajogun, Tamogun, no one can know God who is beyond Maya. When we see divine entities, how will we inside? It gets reflected like a mirror. That's why nobody benefits. When God comes in the world, seeing God is not a big thing. Bhagavan could be sitting right next to you, you won't have any idea. You will not. How would you know? Nobody benefits. Bhagavan Krishna again says in Gita, Avajananti mamurha manushim tanumashtam param bhavam ajananto mama bhuta maheshwaram. Chapter 9 verse 11 Gita. Unaware of my divine nature because we don't have the right eyes. These eyes we have, what does it do? It can look, it can see, right? The eye sees. What can the eye see? Material objects, because this eye is material. Panch Mahabhut se bane. It's made of 5 elements. Worldly, matter. Therefore it can only see worldly matter. So Sri Krishna says, unaware of my divine nature that I am Bhagavan, ignorant human beings, under the control of Maya, we people, we mistake him for an ordinary human being like ourselves. So God cannot help us in any way. We cannot see him with our material eye, we cannot hear him with our material ears, we cannot smell him with our material nose, we cannot taste him with our material tongue, nor touch him with our material skin. No, nothing. So, God cannot help us. Not only that, Bhagavan says to Sugriv, Bhagavan Shri Ram says to Sugriv in the Ramayana, Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Ram, Siya Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Nirmal man jano so mohi pawa, mohi kapat chal छिद्र न भाव। बोलो
राम सिया राम जय जय राम। राम सिया राम जय जय राम।
When Vibhishan was kicked out of Lanka by his brother Ravan, he came to the shelter of Prabhu Shri Ram. The entire army seeing him and knowing him to be the brother of Ravan, oh, he's an enemy, he's a spy. Tie him up, put him in chain, throw him in the jail. Everyone started to say. Bhagwan Shri Ram started to smile, started laughing. He says, Sugriv, come here. Nirmal manajan so mohi pava, mohi kapat chal chidna bhava. Sugriv, only those who are pure in heart, pure mind, can know God, see God, attain God. He says, I cannot tolerate deception, deceit, fraud. So pure heart, pure mind. Can we make this heart, this mind pure? Can we do that? If we could have uncountable lifetimes of God. Last night, the soul is eternal, beginningless, and that's who we are. Uncountable. If we could make the heart, the mind pure, then we would have attained uncountable God realization. We can't. This is where the work of Guru comes. Guru, the true Guru. Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Guru.
राम सिया राम जय
Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
राम सिया राम जय जय राम।
गुरु बिन भाव निधि ताई न कोई, जो बिरंची शंकर सम होई। बोलो
राम सिया राम जय जय राम। राम सिया राम जय जय राम।
The Ramayana Tulsidas, he says, someone may be as powerful as Biranchi. Biranchi means Brahma, the one who creates this entire universe, uncountable solar system out of nothing. Brahma. Someone may be as powerful as Brahma, the creator, as Shivji, the destroyer, but he will not be able to cross the ocean of Maya, Bhavanidhi, the ocean of Maya, without Guru. Everything spiritual is impossible without a Guru. We can do something, but when it comes to attaining God realization, becoming free from Maya, without Guru, impossible. Very clear the scriptures are making it. But how are we going to find such a Guru? Can we just look and find him? Bhagwan Shri Ram says, the residents of Ayodhya, Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram,
राम सिया राम जय जय राम।
Guru Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Guru Ram.
राम सिया राम जय जय राम।
पुण्य पुंज बिनु मिलहि न संता, Punya punja binu milahi na santa. Sat sangati sanskriti kar anta. Bolo Bhagavan Shri Ram is saying to residents of Ayodhya, Ram Gita. How he says first, Bhakti Swatanta Sakala Sukha Khani, the path of bhakti which is going, the only path which is going to take us to Bhagavan, give us true happiness, divine love, divine bliss, is independent, free from all paths, the storehouse of all happiness. But without the association of a true saint, Rasik saint, we cannot attain that bhakti. And how are we going to find the saint? Punya punja binu milahina santa. So he's qualifying who's a sat here. Shri Ram himself is saying, what is a satsang? He says, after we have done great punya, spiritual deeds in many lifetimes, and it's become a huge amount, punj. Punj means a huge big storehouse from thousands of lifetimes. God showers His grace and we're able to meet a true saint. Millahina Santa, Sant. Or Satasangati, Sanshritikara Anta. And only with that association of a true saint, our attachment for the material world will come to an end. We'll be able to love God. Without detachment from the world, no one can love God. Impossible. We have only one mind. When you meet a true saint, a true guru, and you associate in the right way, something is going to happen. What is going to happen? Our attachment for the material world, which we could not have gotten rid of even after uncountable lifetimes, just by associating with a true saint, that attachment will start decreasing, attachment for the world will start decreasing, and attachment, love for God will start increasing automatically. That is a real satsang. If that's not happening, you're in the wrong place. Then you're doing satsang. Satasangati Sanshritikara Anta, very clear he makes it. Very clear. But Guru, then the satsang has to be correct. It has to be bona fide saint. We just can't accept anybody as Guru. This is a big problem in this Kali Yuga. Everybody is a Guruji. The Vedas tell us, Pariksha lokan karma chitan brahmano nirveda mayan nastakritikatena tad vijnanartham sagurumeva bhigachet samitpani shrotriyam brahmanishtham. Mundak Upanishad, first Mundak, second Kan, 12th mantra. The Vedas are saying we have to have a Guru. Have to. But there are two qualities, there are two things that qualifies him to be Guru. What is that? Number one, Shrotriyam. Number two, Brahmanishtham. Shrotriya means Shabdik, Shabda Brahma. He must have knowledge of all the Vedas, all the Puranas, all the scriptures. Not just one or two, all. And he's able to make us understand. Anybody can give lecture like I'm giving lecture, read a book and give lecture. But to make someone understand, to remove their doubt, this is a miracle that Guru does. True Guru. The exact words, translation of this Ved mantra is given in Bhagavad Mahapuran. Prabhupada Maharaj, one of the 9 Yogeshwars, says to Videhanini, Tasmar Guru Papadyet Jigyasu Shreya Uttamam Shade Parichanishnatam Brahman Upashamashayam. Bhagavad Mahapuran, 11th canto, 3rd chapter, 21st verse. One night I gave the katha of the 9 Yogeshwars meeting Videhanini. Everyone, different question was asked, everyone gave different answer according to the question. Videhanini, Prabhupada Maharaj is saying to Videhanini that we have to have a Guru. And we have to worship him with faith and reverence. Faith that he is God personified. Don't see the Guru like a man. Know him to be God personified. When you meet Guru, Guru becomes God for you. He is God personified. He's the one who's going to do everything. With complete faith. But Shade Pare Chanishnatham Shotriyam. Complete knowledge, perfect knowledge, Nishnatham of all the Vedas, all the scriptures, and is able to make us understand. And Brahman Upashamashayam, theoretical man, he is attained God. Brahmanishtam means the second quality, Brahmanishtam, here in Bhagavad, Brahman Upashamashayam. He has practical experience of God. He's seeing God. He's attained the divine vision. He's seeing God. He sees God in every particle of the world. Siya Ram mai sab jag jani, Karhu pranam jori jug pani. Hanumanji says, everywhere I look in the world, in every particle, I see my beloved Sitaram. And I put my hands together and I do pranam. The saint sees like that. He's attained the divine knowledge, divine bliss of Sri Krishna. And of the two, the second one is more important. In other words, if someone can't even read or write, illiterate, but he's attained God realization, we can accept him as Guru. Why? Yasmin gyate sarvadam vigyatam bhavati. When someone attains God realization, he attains all knowledge. Shri Krishna gives him everything. Dadami buddhi yogam tam yena mam upayanti te. Chapter 10 verse 10 Gita. Everything Shri Krishna has, he gives to that saint. Divine knowledge, divine bliss, divine vision, everything divine. In Gita too, Shri Krishna says, Tat viripranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshani te jnanam jnaninas tattva darshina. Chapter 4 verse 34 Gita. If you are so fortunate, it's not easy to meet. Only by God's grace. If you are so fortunate to meet the true saint, and he qualifies here, the same thing Ved is saying, the same thing Bhagavad Mahapuran, the same thing Shri Krishna says in Gita. He's telling us who is Guru. Not parampara, not succession. No. He says, Jnaninaha plus Tattvadarshinaha. Jnaninaha means Shotriyam. He has complete knowledge. All the Vedas, all the Puranas, all the scriptures. Plus he is able to make us understand. He removes our doubt. But even more important, he is Tattvadarshinaha. He has seen Krishna. He has attained the divine vision, divine bliss, divine knowledge. If you meet such an entity, what to do? Number one, tad virit pranipatena, completely surrender. Pranipat means complete surrender. Surrender the mind, intellect. Number one. Number two, pariprashnena. Acquire true knowledge from him by asking questions with an genuine interest to know. You have a doubt, ask. And number three, sevaya. Do his seva, serve him. He will give you divine knowledge. He will give you Shri Krishna. This is a genuine saint. Guru, that this is the one who is qualified to be Guru. But we don't find Guru just like that. Ram, Siya Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Guru Ram. Guru Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Guru Ram. अब मोहि भार भरोस हनुमंता बिनु हरि कृपा मिलहि नहीं संता बोलो संत विशुद्ध मिलहि पुनिते राम कृपा करी चित वही दे बोलो राम सिया राम जय जय राम Vibhishan, when Hanumanji was looking for Mother Sita in Lanka, first he met Vibhishan, the brother of Ravana. Vibhishan says to Hanumanji, Aba mohi bha bharosa Hanumanta, binu hari kripa milahi nahi santa. O Hanumanji, I have full faith. Only because the Lord Shri Ram has showered his grace upon me, I am able to meet a saint. I am able to meet you, Hanuman, otherwise impossible. Santa Vishuddha Milahi Punitehi will meet the true, pure saint. When? Rama Kripa Kari Chitta Vahi Jehi. When someone from inside, Shri Ram, will turn the key. Shri Ram is sitting in our heart. Ishvara Sarva Bhutanam Hriday Sheduna Tishtati. Chapter 18, verse 61, Gita. Shri Krishna says, God sits in the heart of every living being. He's sitting in the heart, in our heart. He will turn the key. Andar se chabi gumayenge. Then we will say, okay, I need to go to Shri Kripalu Dham. Otherwise, what's the use to go? What am I going to get by going there? I can sit down here and do satsang. Really? You're going to do satsang anyway. This is our bhiman we have. I don't need to go. I can sit anywhere and do satsang. And we wonder why we're not progressing. But someone is turning the key from inside. By ourselves we will not go. That's so important. I'm telling you, so in the Ram Gita, everything, he's telling us how important Guru is. Without Guru, first he tells us bhakti is the only way. Only bhakti. And then he says, how are we going to get that bhakti? Only through Rasik Saint, one who's attained that bhakti himself. that Guru we have to worship. As I said, Guru becomes Bhagwan. When you meet true Guru, forget Bhagwan. This Guru is Bhagwan. You have found Bhagwan. I'm not saying Ved is saying. Yasya deve parabhakti yatha devi tatha guru tasya te kathitayarta prakashyanti mahatmanah. Shvetashvatara Upanishad chapter 6 verse 23. The Vedas say we have to worship that Guru, the true Guru, with the same love and devotion that we worship Sri Krishna. Not even 0.0001% less. Knowing Him to be God personified. Then we will attain God. Sri Krishna Himself says, Acharya mam vijaniyan navamanyet karhichit namartya buddhya suyet sarvadeva mayo guru. This is a pratna many of you say, many of us say in our prayer. Shri Krishna is saying to Uddhav, 11 Canto, 17 chapter 27 verse Bhagavad Mahapurana. Shri Krishna says, Uddhav, know the Acharya, the saint, the true Guru, know him to be me, Shri Krishna personified, Mam Vijaniya. He's Shri Krishna himself when you meet the true Guru. Do not see him as a man or woman. Do not use your material mind and intellect to understand him and know that all forms of God reside in him. Worship him, do his seva. I know I told you I'll be talking about seva, but it's a long topic. Who seva? Guru seva. Guru seva. Shri Krishna said in Gita, Tadvir pranipatena pariprasnena sevaya upadikshante te jnanam jnaninas tattva darshina. Chapter 4 verse 34 Gita. That if you are so fortunate to meet a true Guru, a true saint, true spiritual master, what do? Completely surrender. Do not apply your mind and intellect. Whatever Guru say, close your eye and follow. We don't know what's good for us. Why do we need Guru if we already know what's good for us? You have to go with the faith that I don't know. Only Guru knows, and whatever he tells me is for my benefit. No lekin, no but. Don't apply the mind, the intellect. That is what surrender means. Mai eva mana adhaso mai buddhim niveshaya. Chapter 12 verse 8 Gita. Shri Krishna says, Arjun, give your mind and intellect to me. Completely surrender the mind, the intellect. When it comes to God, to Guru. Especially when it comes to Guru. Guruji says this, Maharaji says, but I'm living in the world. I can't do what Maharaji tells me. And he's your Guru. That's not surrender. When we don't listen to Guru and we listen to our intellect, what our mind is telling us intellect, then our mind, our intellect has become Guru. He's not Guru anymore. So, complete surrender. Pariprashnena, acquired through knowledge of him. And sevaya, do his seva. Shri Krishna is commanding us in Gita. Guru is even more important. Tulsidas says, More man prabhu asa vishwasa Ram te adhika Ram kardasa. Can anybody be greater than God? No. Even a saint cannot be greater than God. The saint, he worshipped Bhagwan and then became a saint. And even then he wants to serve Bhagwan. He will always be a servant. But here Tulsidas is saying, I have this complete full faith that greater than Ram is a servant of Ram. In other words, the saint. Ramati adhika Ram karadasa. So how is Tulsidas making such a statement? Because what Guru is going to do, Bhagwan will not do. Bhagwan says, I want pure heart, pure mind. Nirmana mana jana so mohi pava. This is an unbreakable law. And Bhagwan, we cannot do it. Uncountable lifetimes of God. Bhagwan can do it. He is all powerful, all knowing, all powerful. Bhagwan says, no, I will not do it. You do it. How? Don't worry, I will send my Jan, my saint. They will do it. That work of making our heart, our mind pure, making the vessel, making the vessel ready for receiving that divine love, divine bliss, divine knowledge of God. This work only Guru does. Guru will do everything, beginning, middle and end also. After the heart has become pure, divine, pure, which Guru has done, we have to do sadhana, but once the heart starts purifying, Guru also starts giving divine power through the Swarup Shakti of Bhagwan. The mind starts becoming divine. We start experiencing. We'll get divine experiences. And when the heart has become completely pure, now you say, hey Shri Krishna, your condition is pure heart. My heart has become completely pure. Give me your darshan. Let me see you. I want divine vision. No. Oh? No. My saint has done all the hard work. This work of giving God realization, he also has to do. So the last point of giving us God realization, giving us Radha Krishna, Guru also does. Everything Guru does. That's why for sadhak, Guru is even more important than even Bhagavan. This is why the saint, a saint said, Guru Govind do khare kake laghu pai. Guru Govind do khare kake laghu pai. Bhagwan Shri Krishna and my Guru is standing before me. Whose puja should I do first? Who should I bow to first? And people will think in the world we should bow to Bhagwan first. See, Bhagwan is Supreme Lord. Nah. Balihari Guru Apano Jina Govind Dio Lakhai. First I bow to Guru. Because he is the one who gives Krishna to me. He is the one who is going to do everything. He is even more important. There's much more, but the time is of the essence. So, the seva part I'll explain another time, don't worry. The seva is so important, and now I'm telling you it's even more important for us to do Guru seva. So we will hear about it. I will tell you about it. But I will finish here tonight. बोले सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय, राधा रानी की जय. We do Ravan Aarti. Let's all stand. बोले सियावर रामचंद्र की जय. Shri Raam Chandra Kripalu Bhajan Haran Bhava Bhajakaruna Nava Kanjalochana Kanjalochana कंदर्प अगणित अमित छविना नील नीरद सुंदरम कंदर्प अगणित अमित छविना नील नीरद सुंदरम पततीतमानं नौमि जनकसुतावरं पततीतमानं नौमि जनकसुतावरं श्रीरामचन्द्र कृपालु भजो हरण भवभयदारुणं भजु दीनबन्धु दिनेश दानव दैत्यवंश निकन्दनं भजु दीनबन्धु दिनेश दानव दैत्यवंश निकन्दनं रघुनन्द आनन्द कंद कौशल कंद दशरथ नन्दनं रघुनन्द आनन्द कंद कौशल कंद दशरथ नन्दनं श्रीरामचन्द्र कृपालु भजो हरण भवभयदारुणं तिरुमुकुट कुण्डल तिलक चारु उदारु अंग विभूषणं तिरुमुकुट कुण्डल तिलक चारु उदारु अंग विभूषणं आजानुभुज शरचापधर संग्रामजित भयदूषणं आजानुभुज शरचापधर संग्रामजित भयदूषणं श्रीरामचन्द्र कृपालु भजो हरण भवभयदारुणं इति वदति तुलसी दास शंकर शेषमुनिमन रंजनम् इति वदति तुलसी दास शंकर शेषमुनिमन रंजनम् मम हृदय कंद निवास करु कामादि फलगणनन्दनं मम हृदय कंद निवास करु कामादि फलगणनन्दनं श्रीरामचन्द्र कृपालु भजो हरण भवभयदारुणं नवकण्ठ लोचन कण्डमुखधर कण्डपद कल्यारुणं श्रीराम 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 श्रीराम। सियावर रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। राधा रानी की जय। श्रीमद सद्गुरु सरकार की जय। श्री कृपालु धाम की जय। श्री राधा गोविंद धाम की जय। जय जय श्री Radhe, Jai Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Jai